winter images can hide a serious problem for homeowners. Icicles hanging from the edge of a roof are often the result of an ice dam, and ice dams can cause significant damage to your home. An ice dam forms when water from melting snow runs down the roof and refreezes as the air temperature dips. Normal freeze and melt cycles in the weather can start this process. But many ice dams result when warm air from inside your home leaks into the attic. Heat from the attic can warm the bottom of the snowpack, just enough to melt the snow on the roof. If temperatures then drop below freezing again, such as overnight, that water can refreeze at the roof's edge, creating a band of ice along the eave. Before long, this band of ice acts as a dam, holding back a pool of water on the rooftop. Eventually, this water can back up under the shingles, seep inside, and soak into the walls and ceilings of your home. Suddenly, a beautiful snowfall has turned into an ugly mess. Damage from ice dams can include wet drywall and plaster, damage to furniture and carpets, and unsightly stains. Fortunately, there are actions you can take to break up ice dams, or prevent them from forming in the first place. If you have an ice dam, deal with that first. Ice dam removal services use warm water under pressure to melt the ice and push it away. You can try to break up the dam yourself, but be careful. Not only could you damage your roof shingles, but you might put yourself in a dangerous situation. Do not climb onto your roof to remove snow or ice dams. Local vendors have people with the proper training and equipment to do this job safely. There is a safer, do-it-yourself approach that involves a pair of old pantyhose. Stuff one leg with rock salt, which you can find at your local home improvement store. Place this salt-filled sock on the roof across the ice dam at the edge of the eaves. The sock will soon melt through the dam and create a channel, allowing the trapped water to escape. Keep this salt-filled sock handy throughout the winter, and try to keep your roof free of snow. A long-handled broom or rake is great for snow removal. Once the cold weather passes, you can take some steps to reduce or eliminate the threat of ice dams. Most ice dams occur because air in the attic has been warmed by sources inside the house. If you can prevent that, the problem should disappear. In freezing weather, you want the air temperature in your attic to be the same as the air outside. Achieving this is a two-step process. The first step is to perform a thorough inspection of your attic insulation. If you're doing this work yourself, be careful when working in your attic. It's very easy to step in the wrong spot and fall through the ceiling. In fact, we strongly recommend hiring an authorized contractor to perform this attic inspection. It's important to wear clothing such as long shirts and gloves to cover any exposed skin. Take a good work light into the attic, along with some long plywood panels to step on. Make sure there are no gaps or thin spots in the insulation. And be sure there's insulation above all living spaces in your home, and that includes the closets. Check the insulation around chimneys and recessed lighting. But be careful, insulation that's improperly packed around recessed lights can cause a fire. Some insulation, particularly cellulose, is rendered almost useless if it gets wet. Replace yours if that's happened. Hunt for gaps surrounding items that lead from the living space below into the attic. Seal those gaps with weather stripping, caulking, spray foam, duct tape, or attic insulation. Look for gaps around electrical boxes and fan housings. Check for gaps where walls and ceilings meet, and around the edges of skylights and any unusual architectural features. Also check for gaps where pipes and vents go through the ceiling. Make certain that bathroom and kitchen exhaust fans don't vent into the attic, but are ducted through the roof to the outside. Check the ducts and tape any leaks. Warm air from roof vents can melt nearby snow. Extend any vents that are capped too low, and make sure the attic door makes a tight seal when it closes. After you've plugged all leaks, it's on to step 2. Venting your attic so any warm air that builds up will be swept out. The best and most cost-effective attic ventilation is a soffit-to-ridge venting scheme. This calls for high vents close to the roof ridge, coupled with low vents at the soffits or eaves. If these actions don't fix the problem completely, and warm air still built up in the attic, you may need a thermostatically controlled exhaust fan. This fan is mounted over an attic vent. When the temperature drops near freezing, the fan turns on and pulls cold air from outside into the attic. If your roof is prone to ice dams, we urge you to take action as soon as the weather permits. Preventing ice dams can help you avoid costly home repairs. Plus, any improvement in your attic's insulation will cut down on your energy bills. But be prepared. A little prevention can give you a peace of mind during the winter months. On behalf of Farmers Insurance, thanks for watching.